God, pardon my old man noises. They remind me to get a tripod. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna redo the headliner in my 84 wide body Fiero. Let's get to it. Oh, you son of a... So, like I said, we're working on the 84 wide body. The engine on this car is good. The plasti dip's holding up well. But I have a few things I want to do on the interior here. So, oh God, pardon my old man noises. As you can see, headliner in this thing's falling down. It's not too bad because it's a sunroof car, but it is loose, falling down. Doesn't look that great.
How neat is that?
I bought some new fabric to redo the headliner. And I also want to redo the bottom part of the door here. And the fabric matches the outside paint color of the car, because when I actually paint this car, it's going to be a paint this color with real paint. This is plasti dip, so we're going to do that eventually. So let's take a look at what I got. This is the fabric I got. This is a houndstooth fabric, and I think it would look good as a headliner, so I'm hoping it works good for that. And I also think it would look good on the bottom of the doors. And the other thought that I have, since I messed the passenger seat up, let's go take a look at that. Right here, my thought would be to have somebody who's good at upholstery take these seats apart and replace the center section with that same fabric. I think it might look decent. Or it might not, but we might do that. A lot of mights. So, the first thing we have to do is get this headliner out of here. So, I have to remove the sun visors, to remove the dome light, I have to remove the sunroof mechanism, I have to remove this beading that goes around the sunroof, we have to remove this A-pillar trim on both sides, and take this trim here loose. And then we can get the headliner out, and we can redo the fabric. So, let's get this headliner out. Guys, so as you can see, I got it out, but broke it. It's a little brittle.
Oh no! Anyway,
I think I will just strengthen this stuff here with some duct tape, and hopefully between the duct tape and the new fabric with the glue, it'll hold together good enough. It broke over on that side too, but I don't know if you could tell in the time lapse. I mean, the fabric is all falling off of it here. Made a mess of the interior. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But yeah, I remembered, you know, normally you take these loose so then you can pull the headliner down. But whoever put this wide body kit on here did something with the nuts where the seat belts hold on up here. And there's actually a nut up here, so you have to remove the sail panel and everything to re-put the seat belts in. It's a big pain. So I chose to not pull those, forgetting that there's a couple clips in the back. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole mess. But it'll be good when I'm done. But yeah, I have a dusty mess to clean up. My next step here is going to be to strengthen those sides, put them back together, use some duct tape on the back side or something. It should be all right. That's how the headliner in the T-top car is, and it's not falling down, and it looks good in there. Can't see it from here, but I can. So we're going to do that. I got a little bit of cleanup up here to do. There's some pieces of headliner still around where the sun visors go in, and then there's some up here in the track where that molding goes to hold it up around the sunroof. So yeah, that's where we're at. So pretty much you got 3 Phillips screws on each sun visor. There's a Phillips screw on the trim here for the sunroof latch. I took the mirror off so I had a little more room to work with. And then on this thing, there are T20 bolts. There's 2 in here where the sun visors clip in, and then there's 2 on the inside. One of them it uses for a ground for the lights, so don't forget that. But yeah, you gotta carefully pry the light covers off. If you're not careful, they'll break. Ask me how I know. And then yeah, you can get the sunroof out. Some of them are a little different because some of them have hooks back here in the back you gotta take out. This one had clips that I totally forgot about. So that's that, pretty straightforward. So we'll go ahead and get that stronger again, back together-ish, and then we'll start putting the new fabric on it. Wonder if I have glue. Probably should see if I have spray glue. Probably should have checked that already. Got it.
A great success.
All right, so basically I'm just gonna flip this over and get this fabric off of here. Here's the front half. There is the back half. All right, now to find duct tape. All right, so I got some duct tape. This may not be the best way to do this. I'm really not a fiberglass guy at all. Some people do that. They'll redo the headliner with fiberglass. I'm just not that guy. You know, I'm that, good enough kind of guy. That makes sense. Well, we'll get this back together like this. There we go. It's like something you buy at a store.
Look amazing. Look at that. That looks like what you would buy from a store.
Don't worry, it'll probably fall apart on me again.
Ah!
Now I think I might get a little light compressed air and just try to blow some of this dust off of this so we're not trying to glue to dust. Alright, so now I'm going to get my fabric nice and covered in dust. See here. Just want to lay it out so I can get it cut down to size. It's got to be longer than the headliner panel because the fabric wraps around. So cut it, hopefully not too short. And I should have scissors. Here we go. Like so. That piece should be good. Definitely have enough to do some more stuff. What does this stuff say? Shake can well before using. Select spray pattern. Width by turning the spray tip to the desired setting. Hold the can 4 to 6 inches away from the surface to be sprayed and apply a uniform coat of adhesive. Apply 1 to 3 coats of adhesive. Allow adhesive to dry until tacky and then apply sufficient pressure to ensure complete contact. So I'm going to spray this, then I'm going to spray the underside of the fabric, and then we'll put them together. Let that sit for a few minutes. All right, now I'm going to try this, see how terribly I do. All right, found some completely dull, not right for this scissors. Razor blade. All right, got a couple fresh razor blades. All right, I guess my thought here is a little bit of extra fabric will kind of help firm it up in the edges anyway. Any adhesive or whatever you get on the underside, you can use a little bit of mineral spirits to get that off, and it'll be just fine. Now this center excess fabric here you want to leave on, because it is going to go around the sunroof, and that molding that we pulled out when we were pulling the sunroof pinches this in to the actual roof panel to fill it in. We do that when we get this back in the car. My fingers are sticky. That's what it looks like on the side you're going to see. Actually turned out pretty good. I'm going to let this kind of tack up a little bit before I go installing things. It should turn out pretty nice. I think I'll get back to you after I get this back in the car, when we are going to start trimming this and getting it installed around the sunroof. Alright, so the headliner is back in the car. So this is what I was talking about. This stuff wraps around, and there's a little channel right in here that this will go into, and then this trim right here goes in to hold it, and then you trim off your excess. So I got to get these corners trimmed so it doesn't end up with some funky crease in here on the inside. So I'm going to do that now, and then once I get that done, I just have to put the trim piece that goes around the sunroof latch back on, and we're done with the headliner. Then I'll show you guys, and you can let me know what you think. If you think I should do the bottom part of the door panels, then we'll do it. If you don't like it, we might do it anyway, because I think I might like it. But I want to look at this blue against the gray tan interior and see how I feel about it after a few days. I like how it looks right now, but I don't want to jump to doing the door panels and decide that I shouldn't have done the door panels, basically. So I'll let you guys tell me what you think, and I'll give it some thought. But anyway, let's get to finishing up this headliner, because I'm kind of rambling on. Happens. Are you guys okay? All right, now I just got to put this trim piece on. And there we go. Get you in here and show you. All right, guys, finished product. I don't know how well this will come through on the camera. The bright LED lights up there in the ceiling. Little ripply right here. That was where it broke. I think I might have the fabric a little too tight, but it's all right. As you can see, maybe the color looks pretty cool. I kind of like it against the tan. That's why I think maybe doing the lower part of the door panels might help tie it all in a little better. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it might happen anyway. Might not. Undecided. But that's going to do it for this video. Not too bad to do. I mean, I've done a couple headliners and Fieros before. I really wasn't taking my time on this, which you could probably tell. That makes sense. I don't know how old my bottle of glue was either, but it seemed to be tacky.
That's pretty neat.
But overall, I think it turned out pretty good. So, thanks guys for watching this video. If you've made it this far, you need to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We got a lot more projects to do on this car, and we got projects to do on that T-top car right there too. And the Indy Fiero over there. And the Turbo Trans Am over there. So, again guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.